Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and what you see in front of you is my little Telecaster, my Chinese Telecaster. And if you watched any of my videos, you'll know that I loaned this out to a friend of mine to play a gig for a weekend. And he kept having problems with the high E string popping out of the nut, right? So I've put a new nut on there, and as you can see, most of them are 50% out, right? The last three are a little bit deeper because there was an issue of this thing, there was an issue of them popping out of the nut. So I've cut them a little deep. I think I cut the high E string just a little bit too deep in that nut. Anyhow, let me play this for you, and you'll hear what I'm talking about, right? Listen to this high E. Hear it sounds dead. Hear the B beside it? Listen to that. Listen again. How quickly the E goes dead. Alright? Well, I kept thinking, I didn't cut the nut that deep. Right? And I've had them even deeper than that. So I really don't need to open the nut up. So I'm thinking, what else could it possibly be? And I thought, oh shoot, wait a minute. He's actually adjusted the saddle on this as well. I didn't even think to look at it. He's raised the actual saddle of the high E string up higher than the B beside it. I guess in an effort to try to keep that string inside the nut. Which is just plain fucking crazy. I don't know how he played this thing. Anyway, what I'm going to try to do, guys, is lower that saddle and see if I can't come up with a better sound with that E string. At least try to improve it. See what happens. So hang with me. Alright guys, you can see I very much lowered the saddle back to where it should be, and I need to adjust the other ones that looks as well. He's adjusted those out of position as well. What those saddles should look like, just for the height involved with them, they should be low at the high E and low at the low at the low E and low at the high E. Where it's supposed to follow the same shape as the fingerboard, and like a 12-degree curvature to it, right? And this looks like it's just flat, straight across. I don't know what he's thinking. Anyway, before you start cutting on your nut and try to worry about that, always check the saddles on these fenders, because they are the world's worst designed saddles I've come across. See how they're done? They're kind of asymmetrical. Now, they do have replacement roller saddles for the Telecaster, which I will be placing on here since I found them, and not have this issue again. But intonating the fender is just a really pain in the ass with this kind of setup here, because you're adjusting 3 positions to intonate it and get that string to ring proper. Now, listen to what it sounds like once I change that up just a little bit. You hear it? So now it's almost staying in same sustain as the B string, so we have to come and check that in a little bit, make some more adjustments to it. But that's what the issue was. It wasn't the nut, it was the saddle being so much out of position, and it's even in the wrong position as far as intonation is concerned. So all this has got to be changed back up just to play it. But I'm going to set it aside and wait for those rollers to come in and show you what the new rollers sound like and let you hear it play. Okay, so any questions about these or any of these other guitars, any problems with yours, give me a holler. But before you start messing with that nut on a fender, always check the saddles, make sure those are properly adjusted. Dave in Texas, have a good one. Bye.